Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Shocking secrets about Bruce Lee. Until now, the life and career of martial arts star Bruce Lee remained one filled with many undisclosed secrets. Similar to superheroes, Bruce Lee has a special origin story. Even after he left the mountains, he still created many miracles. Bruce Lee grew up on the streets of Hong Kong in the 1950s, a difficult time of homelessness, poverty and crime, and he joined a street gang called the Union Street Tigers, Crossroads Tigers. Fights were inevitable, causing him to often go home injured. Bruce Lee's mother talks about the time he spent training with martial arts teacher Ip Man, using techniques learned in street fights. He often carries a knife and a chain and fends off challenges on the streets. In order to give their son a better future and stay away from street violence, Bruce Lee's parents decided to send Bruce Lee to the United States to start a new life. Before leaving Hong Kong, he became a cha-cha dance champion and was extremely talented. In 1964, with $100 in his pocket, Bruce Lee began teaching dance in the United States. Despite facing racial discrimination, he joined the student union and introduced Chinese martial arts to both whites and blacks. This decision met with opposition, but Bruce Lee overcame the difficulties and continued his career of teaching martial arts to foreigners. In 1970, Bruce Lee was seriously injured during training, but with diligence and determination, Bruce Lee recovered and became stronger. Due to his racial identity, he encountered many difficulties when he started his acting career in the United States, but he still received the attention and support of many celebrities. Bruce Lee once broke the child star's arm while confronting Jackie Chan in an action scene. However, after the scene, Jackie Chan seemed very happy because he had the opportunity to meet his idol. In the 1970s, Bruce Lee proposed the idea of Chinese martial artists traveling to the West and utilizing martial arts, but this idea was not accepted. Although the term Kung Fu later became popular, Bruce Lee's move was not recognized. In the 1966 movie The Green Hornet, Bruce Lee played Kato, whose rapid-fire martial arts moves left the film crew sweating. The question of who would win between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris became an interesting topic, but to date there has never been a real rivalry between them. One of the most important milestones in Bruce Lee's career was the teachings of the famous master Ip Man. Ip Man was not only one of the famous Chinese martial arts masters of the period, but he was also the only one among them to emphasize the practical element of combat and advocate the use of conflict to prove one's bravery, rather than maintaining a conservative attitude like many other martial arts artists. Ip Man was not Bruce Lee's first teacher, but he was the one who left the deepest influence. He has shown a strong spirit and an acceptance of prioritizing studies over other subjects. The hustle and bustle in the learning and training process are Bruce Lee's outstanding characteristics, inheriting the knowledge and essence of Ip Man. This opened up a new direction for Bruce Lee, helping him establish a unique martial arts system called Jeet Kune, known for its flexibility, fighting prowess, and courage to constantly innovate. The combination of Jeet Kune tradition and modernity is one of the important factors that made Bruce Lee a global martial arts icon throughout his career. Bruce Lee was not only an excellent martial artist with a strong physical foundation, but also an innovative martial art philosopher. He respects the value of learning, adapting, and continually applying the knowledge he can gain. His famous quotes, like the one about water, make your heart formless. Like water. Pour water into a cup and it becomes a cup. Pour it into a bottle and it becomes a bottle. Water can flow, which can also destroy everything, demonstrates the importance of flexibility and adaptability in martial arts and life. The power of Bruce Lee and Jeet Kune came not only from his mobility, but also from the value of learning. Jeet Kune, along with the principle of destruction, introduces the idea of stopping any attack from the opponent from the outset before it becomes a complete attack. This philosophy is not only characteristic of Jeet Kune, but also exists in many other martial arts, from Tai Chi, Wing Chun, Taekwondo, Karate to Jiu-Jitsu. Demonstrating smart fighting thinking, limiting the opponent's attack capabilities and putting himself in an advantageous position. Unlike many martial artists who only focus on muscle training, Bruce Lee had a deeper understanding of the foundations of each martial art. He realized that every movement begins at a specific point and requires factors such as speed, distance and posture for maximum performance. He realized that a grappling move would not be successful if the performer did not position the body correctly, and a kick would not generate power if there was not enough distance to develop. With his superior combination of intelligence and physical ability, Bruce Lee saw the essence of the jet fist idea and placed it at the forefront of his martial arts knowledge. With the support of many martial arts teachers and companions, including Dan and Asano, who was revered by Bruce Lee as one of the founders of Jeet Kune, the Jeet Kune system was finally perfected and clarified in Bruce Lee's fighting theory. Recognition masters Ip Man and Bruce Lee are both outstanding predecessors in the field of martial arts and have made great contributions to the spread of Chinese martial arts around the world. Ip Man, the founder of Wing Chun, was born in Guangdong Province, China, and made great contributions to the development of Chinese martial arts. He is not only an influential martial artist, but also a martial arts educator and researcher. Ip Man hosted many important martial arts lectures and made important contributions to the education of a new generation of martial artists. Bruce Lee was born in the United States and his ancestral home is Guangdong, China. He is an idol in the history of martial arts. He opened up new perspectives on martial arts and transcended traditional boundaries in the 1950s. Hong Kong flourished to Wing Chun, and Master Ip Man was hailed as an excellent martial artist. Without hesitation, young Bruce Lee, full of courage and strength, bravely came to Master Ip Man to learn Wing Chun. Entering this martial arts school, Bruce Lee experienced severe challenges and received strict education from Master Ip Man. Their relationship became passionate, and Bruce Lee later became one of his master's proudest disciples. As an adult, Bruce Lee still maintained a strong passion for martial arts. He spent a lot of time practicing, studying and spreading Chinese martial arts culture as well as learning Western martial arts methods. The diversity and creativity of his martial arts scholarship led to the creation of Jeet Kune, a martial arts system focused on efficiency and practicality in combat situations. Today, when people think of Bruce Lee, they remember not just a martial arts legend, but a man who was able to overcome the challenges he faced and leave a lasting impact on the martial arts community around the world. Bruce Lee was not only an excellent martial artist, but also a famous actor and talented director. He is considered the person who pushed Chinese martial arts to new heights in the international community. Master Ip Man's testimony of Bruce Lee's life and career during his lifetime is an important insight into better understanding this martial arts hero. This story is not only about martial arts, but also about the spirit and passion of the fighting art. When Bruce Lee finally returned to Hong Kong and met his master, Ip Man, his remarkable progress was reflected not only in the development of his martial arts and film careers, but also in his ability to squat. Initially, it was rumored that Bruce Lee's ability to walk without his heels touching the ground was a special martial arts technique, but his peers and close friends revealed that the secret wasn't too complicated. They revealed in interviews that Bruce Lee's flat feet were not a super secret. When Bruce Lee returned to China to visit Master Ip Man, he not only showed off his progress in martial arts and movies, but also showed off his new squatting skills. The fact that he is able to squat on his heels without lifting them is a clear testament to his development and commitment to the art of martial arts. Master Ip Man had nothing to say, he just silently witnessed his disciples' success. Heartbreakingly, Bruce Lee died at the age of 33, at the height of his career and creativity. Despite the challenges and difficulties, Bruce Lee's commitment remained a huge inspiration to many. The ghost step and the fact that the heel does not touch the ground when walking can be called the magic of Chinese culture and have become part of Bruce Lee's legend. Although Ip Man joked that the heels cannot touch the ground when walking, no one thought that this would become a reality. Bruce Lee's death was a heartbreaking end to the martial arts legend, but his legacy will live on in the hearts of fans around the world.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.